Sup, my name is Ryu for the Council Network. We are going to be reviewing Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Now, fair warning, and only one warning, this does contain major spoilers. Let me talk about my favorite characters from this movie, is Rey. Why is it Rey? Even though, you're probably going, well, isn't she, new and whatnot? You're supposed to say, I don't know, Luke Skywalker or whatnot. Well, Luke was in the movie for 3 minutes, and I was perfectly fine with that. I'm gonna go in why. Rey stole the fucking show of this movie. When she gets the Force powers, my mouth hit the fucking floor. I still believe there's a lot we don't know about her that they're not saying. We don't know her parents. All we know is she was left on a sand planet, and that is enough to get me to get behind her. Finn is also one of the greatest characters in Star Wars history, that in recent history, to be fair, in recent history, he's one of my favorites. He's part of the new alliance, the evil guys. I can't remember their name, but I'm kind of wondering if he's gonna have some kind of force power or just be able to wield a lightsaber or something along those lines. Because he's so damn badass in this movie. He's funny. He's not just comical relief. Poe, what can we talk about Poe? Well, we think he dies throughout the movie, and then when he comes back, it's this heartwarming, oh god, thank god, I already dealt with one death, I can't deal with two. Kylo Ren, I hope that they use him for all three movies. I really do. This being the first, obviously. Kylo Ren, at first, is just kind of same old story. When you get to understand, and they make him very human, when you get to understand the humanity behind him, you get behind him and you kind of want to root for him, but after what he does, the greatest sin, I want to say the greatest sin in Star Wars history, the greatest evil thing you could do is kill one of my favorite characters, and I'm not alone on this. Can we have a moment for one of the greatest heroes of Star Wars history? Can we have a moment of silence for Han Solo? Han Solo was done in by his own damn son. Whoever wrote that him and Leia made Ren, I give you credit. I give you props. Because I was expecting Kylo Ren to be Luke Skywalker's son. And when it wasn't, my mouth is on the floor. I'm believing that Rey is his daughter. In some shape or form, Rey has to be, or she was trained by him. She knows too much about the Force not to know that. And it's just on my fucking mouth. Mouth on the floor right now. Snoke, I want to know more about. He's fucking huge. I don't know if that's just a hologram, or he's just fucking huge. We don't know. We haven't seen a physical body. Maybe he's just an AI, an artificial intelligence, like Cortana, that takes a shape or form that basically can teach him. Because he didn't teach Kylo Ren all that much. I think he was trying to get Kylo Ren to go to the dark side, and this is just major build-up for the next movie. But Kylo Ren's lightsaber was badass, but he doesn't seem that great with it. Because it kind of feels like, well, that Rey was able to just demolish him in that fight. But I feel he's gonna come back a lot stronger, a lot derpier than he was. And he's just all around. The stormtroopers looked amazing. The 2 hours and 18 minutes went by extremely quick, and I was left with the greatest greatest feeling leaving the movie theater that we have a great Star Wars movie after 30 years. I am not calling the prequels great. They were decent at best. This brings Star Wars to the new generation. This is how Star Wars should be portrayed. This is the continuation of Star Wars. You go in there, you're getting a Star Wars movie. The TIE fighters, the planes, everything. There were a few things I didn't like. The fact that Luke was at the very end of the movie. I'm kind of torn on it. I do like it and I don't like it because it leads us wanting more. And me wanting more and having to wait all those months is killing me. Damn it. Not enough R2-D2. Needs more R2-D2. That's what my wife said. So if I don't say it, she'll kill me. In all honesty, Han Solo's death was just heartbreaking, and still is going to linger with me for a long time. If you've never watched Sons of Anarchy, it's pretty much like when they kill Opie or they kill Jax. If you haven't watched it by this point, I'm sorry, it's a giant spoiler. Phasma wasn't in the movie enough, very underutilized, very underdeveloped. The whole taking the helmet off Kylo Ren was done extremely well. Hey, look, I'm human. I'm not fucking freaked out. I'm Han Solo's son, but I want to kind of portray like the Green Goblin. If you ever watched the 90s Spider-Man cartoon where the Green Goblin, Norman, he's Norman 1 minute and then he's Goblin the next, and when the skin goes on, he's Goblin. And that's kind of how this felt. But the dialogue between Han Solo and his son was just ridiculous. And Princess Leia, oh my God, when she has a feeling in her heart that he went, and it was so heartbreaking, so heartbreaking. The fact that Kylo Ren trying to get Luke's lightsaber, the fact that it was even Luke's lightsaber that Rey uses, is leading me to believe that she's, they're cousins. I'm just believing that at this point. Nothing's confirmed right now, but I'm kind of just, I don't know. It just drives me nuts. It's driving me fucking nuts. The new cast I wanted to see more of, and the older cast I was like, well, outside Chewbacca, maybe R2-D2, they can go in the back right now, and maybe Mark Hamill, because I love Mark Hamill. How can you not like Mark Hamill? How can you not? You have no heart! When it comes down to it, this is true to form Star Wars. You're not going to get anything but it. Believe the hype. This is the best movie of the year. And that's hard for me to say because I'm a giant Marvel love fanboy guy and also loves Ninja Turtles. But this was the shit. Doesn't follow the books. It does its own thing. And I'm starting to believe, because Rey was just able to use the Force out of nowhere, as it seems, that she underwent Luke's training before Kylo Ren went nuts. One of the best scenes I do want to talk about before I get into this. Completely end this. The Millennium Falcon. When it's revealed to be on the planet Jakku. I always mess up the pronunciation. My apologies. When it's revealed there, and this is actually in the action scene. Not that piece of junk. We're gonna take this one, and it blows up, and then, okay, get on the piece of junk, and it's a Millennium Falcon. And the whole thing when Han and Chewie come into play, it's because they had something that they were doing. So it made sense. And it's kind of like, hey, Destiny called up, him and said, well, we need your son to be even more evil than he is now. Props to J.J. Abrams for making one of the best Star Wars movies in my fucking existence of saying that it is one of the best. If it's not the best for me, it's definitely the top 2. And that's a lot of people's reaction at this point. Definitely liked it better than the whole prequel trilogy. I liked it better than most of the originals. It just feels like the most complete Star Wars movie to date. The only thing, again, that ending left me wanting more. There was one guy in the theater who legit got up like this and said, "You can't end it this way! No! No, I can't wait!" And we all had to go to therapists afterwards to deal with our Han Solo loss. Anyway, I'm going to give this movie a straight up 10. Now, it did have its flaws, and I did give a One Punch Man couple episodes a perfect 10. So again, it's with great honor we give the new Star Wars movie, Episode 7, The Force Awakens, a perfect 10. At least in my eyes. I'm going to get Greg and Mikey's thoughts on Tuesday. I will see you for One Punch Man, probably, I want to say, maybe one over the weekend, because I didn't get a lot of time to film them. So you have my apologies, but I'm going to try to get it out for you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe for more. There will be Star Wars discussions on where they will take it from here in the upcoming months, because I'm just mind fucking blown.